The Solar Decathlon, you know, is single-family homes. We thought that's not really the answer to a more eco-friendly environment. Density helps, you know, so we decided to think of a way we could design a house that could be in a more dense neighborhood. So we chose Norfolk, you know.
The reason that we chose that as an inspiration is because we feel that a more high-density urban lifestyle is more sustainable. People travel fewer miles. You can put the amenities, the shopping, the entertainment, work, all these things can be closer together. People can walk to them. You can have a community experience as you travel from the place where you live to where you work or where your grocery store is, or any of these. And so it builds community, it reduces vehicle miles traveled, saves energy.
There's a common building type found all throughout Norfolk. It's a 6-unit multi-family building. It's 3 units stacked on top and another 3 stacked on top of one another that are joined by a central core that serves as like mechanical and circulation.
And we decided we would use 1 unit. So that was trying to lessen our footprint on the planet, you know, on our site. The task was extracting a single unit from that 6-unit building and making it a acceptable single-family home for the competition. Since we used the area for, you know, the density, we had to pick a target market. We started picking up on the architectural styles and visuals that you see in the local area. And we used, of course, there's these buildings is currently the 6-unit buildings. We've been calling them the 6-pack. And we used a lot of the themes and concepts in those to help design our building. Like the 6-unit apartment buildings, you know, they have open air porches and balconies. We wanted to utilize that feature that's, you know, nice to have in a home and make it more of a benefit to the house. So we turned it into a passive system where it can collect heat, and that'll be used to radiate to heat the house.
It's using the sun's energy passively without using any electricity. I'll make that a 4-season space instead of a 1-season space, where it's enclosed in the cold weather months and then able to be open air in the warm weather months.
Which was pretty neat thing we did with the window company, was designing a giant window that can slide down and make the enclosed sunroom an open air porch, because all the glass is gone. And the window actually looks like a railing too. And vice versa, on the interior wall, we had the same operating system. So when that room does collect heat, you can slide down that interior wall and vent it out into the house.
The idea here is that we design in at the very beginning a whole lot of efficiency, even just in how the building is made and the shape of it, its orientation. By pointing it into the sun on the south side, and putting this sun space on it, we make it a very effective passive house. So it uses the sunlight to do most of its heating, and yet it doesn't overheat in the summertime because it's got a big shaded porch. That's good design, and you can't compensate for that after the fact, you know. And it doesn't cost you very much more to point the house in the right direction than it does to point in the wrong direction. You can make a place a very attractive, desirable place to live with good design, and again, without having to spend a lot more money.